Our church is in the Ousburn Arts Quarter. It's a former industrial quarter and now it's being transformed with students. I'm also a university chaplain and many artists who've settled in the former industrial buildings. So we're really trying to see how we can get alongside the artists and all the many people who come here seeking, I think, answers to life's big questions through the arts. Because after all, we're all looking for that, and that's very much a place where we meet, especially as our church here is so full of beautiful art, as you'll have seen.
St. Dominic died in 1221, having only just founded his order about 5 or 6 years ago, really. And within a few years, Dominicans had come over to England, and they came here before 1240, and then stayed here till 1538, when the Reformation rearrangements drove them out of Newcastle. The church started being built with a lot of labouring help from local parishioners.
Well, we're very fortunate in having a very interesting and historic organ. The organ was built by Henry Willis in 1883, and our organ here has been awarded a Grade 1 Historic Organ Certificate. It's in original condition. All the mechanism and all the pipework is just as he left it in 1883. It represents very much a hidden gem and of national significance and regional significance as a historic organ.
Coming here for 13 years now, since I came here to this country. This is the church who first welcomed my wife because they're like foreigners coming from the Philippines. And this is the first parish church that welcomed them to Newcastle in England as well.
We've been passing the church for a number of years and we have often wondered what was behind, the dusty doors. There's so much of it for one thing, and we're quite surprised how interesting the windows are, and I'm still taking it in,
It's an incredibly impressive building, especially the sanctuary. You sort of walk in and struck by the detail of the choir stalls and the gold tabernacle, and it's just filled with this sense of awe and reverence, exactly what you would hope from a church, I would say.
I'm interested in the painting, but I'm interested in the way it came to this church, because the Dominicans weren't here first of all. They were first of all in Blackfriars, and then they moved to St. Andrews, and then they came here, and one of the paintings of the crucifixion followed them here. So this church has a lot of things coming from other areas, even if they were Dominican, and I think that would contribute to the history and the interest that I have in this church.
I think it's such a beautiful building, a beautiful church, and so peaceful, sense of calm about it. And after experiencing Dominic's, to go back to like the modern churches just doesn't have the same feeling about them.
Basically, we are a church of ordinary people, and we don't do extraordinary things, but we try and do the ordinary things extraordinarily well.